welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Andy, and in today's video I'll be giving you guys 10 things you should remember to keep your motivation strong. So without a further ado, let's get straight into this video. Number one to remember to keep your motivation strong is you need to remember that you are creative. I wrote this affirmation in my book, in my journal, and I'm going to share it with you guys because it's part of being a creative person. It makes you understand how to perceive the world as a creative being. So it says, it's right here. It says, I am creative. The world is my canvas. My desires and my words are the sketches. My thoughts, ideas, and attitudes are the paint. My body is the brush. My actions are the strokes. My beliefs are the skills I use to apply the paint. My faith and gratitude determine how extraordinary my art is. So always remember how creative you are, and never forget that the world is your canvas and you can create whatever reality it is that you choose to create. Number two is never settle for just fine when fabulous is an option. Everything in our reality is reflected back on us depending on how we choose to perceive it. So there's this story about this lady who would go from a house to the lake carrying buckets, right, to get water, obviously. And then she would carry the buckets, 2 buckets, on a beam that she would carry across the neck, and the buckets would be hanging on either side of the beam. And as she would walk home from the stream, she would find when she gets home that one bucket would be totally full of water and the other one would be halfway empty. The bucket that was halfway empty always felt inferior. It felt very low about himself because it had a crack in it and it would spill water. But then the lady would tell the bucket that you don't recognize the value that you bring. The water that you keep leaking out of has already created such a beautiful path for me when I go and fetch water. So on the sides of the road where I walk every day to fetch water, there are beautiful flowers that gain water from you dripping. So moral of the story is you should be confident in your uniqueness. No matter your cracks and your errors, you need to love yourself even though you have those imperfections. Those imperfections bring value somewhere else that you probably don't even know of. So perceive yourself as something beautiful, and you'll see other people seeing you as beautiful as well. Number 3 is don't always consume things that depress you. Consume things that uplift you. I know on news now, I've been watching news lately and I've been seeing so much rubbish on television of what's going on in South Africa. A kid is killing or abusing his grandmother. It's crime. It's electricity going off. It's so much things that are just making us more depressed than uplifting us. So avoid always consuming these negative things that make you feel very depressed and start consuming things that uplift you. Also, when you do consume such things, I have learned to channel my emotions that I feel through watching these things. So when I watch news and I see that the gangsterism is increasing in our country and I get angry, I change my anger into action. So instead of me sitting there being mad at the fact that, oh, now we have gangsters in South Africa, I sit there and I think, okay, but now how come we don't have campaigns against gangsterism? How come that our councillor is not doing much about it? It's action being taken. Or I write down my feelings that I'm feeling towards this gangsterism thing. It's action. Change your anger into action. If it's sadness that it brings about, change your sadness into taking care of that person that brings sadness to you. For example, there was a story on the news of this 19-year-old boy who abused his grandmother, right? So obviously that brought tears to my eyes, because we out here praying that our granny survive, and here he is abusing what he had. So instead of me crying about it, I took the action to take care of my granny. She was feeling pains, and I was like, you know what, let me help out with cooking, let me help do this, let me help do that. So instead of me being sad, which is a negative emotion, I changed it into helping her, which in return made me feel happy. So change your perspective as how you view things, and stop consuming things that make you feel depressed. Or is you need to remember to breathe. Breathing is one of the most relaxing yet profound activities that we as humans got, right? It helps us connect with the universe, and it also helps us connect with our most powerful self. So if you are feeling very anxious, what do they tell you to do? They tell you breathe in, breathe out, and then you feel better after that. So always remember to breathe, especially in moments when you are stressed, in moments when you are depressed and your feelings feel very overwhelmed. Always remember to breathe and let it go. Reminder number 5 is every little goal that you set out for yourself has value. As long as it adds to the direction of your goal. For example, if it is that you want to lose weight, right? And the first thing on your to-do list to lose weight is to exercise every morning, and all you do is 5 squats every day. That's a little, but you done it, and it adds to your goal. And in turn, it will lead progress, and you'll be happy with that progress that you see, that you are losing weight. So stick to the little goals. You don't have to make big tasks and aim to achieve those tasks right away. No, give yourself time and take it step by step, small steps at a time, and you will see big progress in the end. Trust me. Stretching is one of the most beneficial things that I've seen so far. First of all, it doesn't only help you with your skin and your digestion and whatever else, it also gives you energy, right? So in order for you to perform at your highest self, you need energy. And what gives you energy? Water. So drink as much water, 10 gallons of water if you must. Drink it so that you can have the energy to become a better version of yourself today. Trust me, I know it's annoying to drink a lot of water because you have to constantly go to the bathroom, but in the end, there's benefits to it. You'll be more energetic, and you'll be a step closer to becoming the better version of yourself. Another thing is, when you feel frustrated at someone or a situation, you need to change your perception about that situation or that person. For example, if this person is really working on your nerves, you need to take it as, okay, this person is just being who they are, and I'm feeling this way towards this person. Change your perception as how you view this person now. So for example, my brother would come to me and really work on my nerves, right? Frustrate me, really annoy me. And I would become really angry and frustrated and negative towards it, and he would just that encounter, our little encounter that we would have, would change my mood instantly, and I'll become depressed or angry the entire time, right? So you giving someone that power over your emotions is something that you cannot allow. Change your perception, view it as rather this person is an attention seeker and clearly wants attention, which is not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to give him my attention, and you walk away, and bam, you free. Done. Clap. So number 8 is, there's no such thing as stressful situations. There's only stressful ways of viewing situations. For example, if you have a test coming up, you have the choice to stress about it or to be calm about it. You have in terms of the study process, you have the option to see the study process as something that is dreadful and stressful, and you have the option to look at it as something you can learn from. So change the way you view your situation and see it as a learning curve, something that can strike knowledge for you, or it can strike curiosity, or something that you can grow from. Take situations as something you can learn, grow, and strike curiosity from. Number 9 is how determined you are determines how successful you are. Determination equals success. Period. That's it. I don't even have to explain that. That's self-explanatory. Number 10 is power comes from your thoughts. If you choose to think negatively, negative situations will arise. So therefore, you need to think powerful, you need to think magically, you need to think courageously, think positively, so that positive things can come to you as well. There's a lot of power in what you think. Okay guys, we've reached the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching it up to this point. Please comment down below which of these tips you like. And also, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I have posted a new video. Also, please follow me on my social platforms. All of my handles are I am Andy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for your support, your likes and your comments. Thank you. Mwah.